celebrity interactions, cosplay, anime, comics, action figures, behind the scenes stuff, awesome exclusive panels, then Galaxycon Ohio is definitely one of the cons I recommend. My name's Adam, Collector with Durs here. I know I haven't been around for a while, and we're going to get into that later this week. You know, happy holidays, all that kind of stuff. But as you can see, it is halftime during the Eagles game. Go Birds, all that kind of stuff. And I wanted to drop a haul video for my Galaxycon stuff. You know, I had some free time. Mind me, I'm just getting over a cold. So we're just going to bust it out real quick. This is going to be a short one. I'll leave the links to anybody I talk about and anything. I'll flash some pictures, all that kind of stuff. Because this is super cool. And like I said, we're going to have an update video coming soon. But my life has changed. A lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. A lot of stuff with work, the comic industry. Big plans for 2025. So let's just start with the minifigs. So we always pick stuff up like this. Let's see if we can even see this. So my girlfriend is a huge Terrifier fan, and I have recently become a huge fanboy as well. So we picked up one of those. I picked up the Invincible Mark, and then, you know, I had to pair it with the Omni-Man. Let's see if that's going to get to focus. And then Big Kaiju guy, so snag that Godzilla. And then lastly, Walter Goggins, the ghoul himself from Fallout. So we always pick up these custom minifigs. She has a whole bunch of Legos, but I like to pair them up with other things like that. So those were just the minifigs. I have a bunch of the prints already hung up and things like that, so I can't really show them off. I'll flash some pictures or anything. But the one I have on deck right here is the Fallout Nuka-Cola, and this is from, I always mess up her last name, Michelle. I think it's Overholt or something. Terrible with names, man. If you guys watch my Whatnots, you see me butcher those all the time. So we got that framed up, and then we had the Terrifier and some other things already hung up. And again, changing a lot of stuff around the house. You know, holidays are upon us, and yeah, just moving upstairs. So ignore the room, painting upstairs, all that kind of stuff. Like I said, more in the update. But she is awesome. She's going to be at MegaCon. I can't wait to hang out with her. But man, one of the two, I'd say three highlights of the trip was I am a huge anime guy. Chris Sabat was there, and thank heavens, thank whatever you believe in that we had exhibitor passes. You know, like I said, shout out to Rups Comics, whatnot, all that kind of stuff. So we had exhibitor passes, so we were able to get in, you know, hours early before anybody, because the first day, man, Chris Sabat's line was like 6 to 7 hours. It was all day, so it was impossible. But we weren't able to line up early, and I don't like lining up early with the exhibitor pass, stuff like that. So I was just walking around and filming, and as soon as 10 o'clock hit, we were the first ones in line. So it was super dope. But then he had to go sign some stuff with CBCS, so he was gone for like an hour or two. But man, look at this, dude. Look at this. Absolute grail. Majin Vegeta signed. Adam, keep your Saiyan pride. Chris Sabat, the voice of Vegeta. All Might, so many other characters. Like I said, one of my all-time favorite heroes. But dude, I only paid for the signature, but talking to him, everything like that, he threw the personal quote, which was an extra price, for free. Let me get a picture with him for free. That's even in the glow in the dark. So this is hands down one of the top pieces, prize pieces in my collection, because I'm a huge anime, Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta kind of guy. And we'll move on just through the knickknacks. Like I said, gonna be quick, just kind of updating with you. I know I had the walkthrough, behind the scenes kind of stuff. A lot of people like that, so I wanted to get the haul video up. Bad idea. I was able to attend the panel, so I got the Planet Death print from Lilium Francis Yu, which I'm super excited about. Comes in the pizza box, and then we had their bag idea as well. I got a few of these so I can have stuff for giveaways. It got the hat, dog tags, and everything. But man, we got the cul-de-sac. This book looks crazy. I'm not super big into Bad Idea. I've only read and checked out a couple of their stuff. But this cul-de-sac and Planet Death look incredible. So these are definitely going to be books I'm going to be adding to my pull list. I think they come out mid-2025, something like that. So definitely two books that I want to add to the pull list. Let's just show off a couple prints, man. Jamie, I think it's Jamie Croker, artist, everything like that. He's done stuff for TMNT, Thundercats. Super hyped to finally meet him. Shout out to Big Dub Seth. He's in the Florida area, so he's always at their cons, but I finally saw him at this one. So I'm a big medical kind of guy, Cheech and Chong, all that kind of stuff. And Randy and Tally, man, me and my girlfriend, we love Tegrity Farms and Randy from South Park. So you got the Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke, and he signed all these as well. And then we picked up, of course, for the lady, love this one, that Bloody Terrifier. Absolutely pops on that one. And then this one's my favorite. Of course, you know me, big Spawn guy. You got that Spawn, Clown, Violator on there. But then on the back, he said nobody ever asked him, like I said, he's a comic book guy, but he says nobody ever like brings him comics to do remarks or anything like that. And I didn't have a comic. I'm not big into Thundercats, so I was like, hey man, will you do a remark on the back of the print? So we busted out that Spawn real quick, signed it and everything. So it's going to be on the back of the print. Not going to be able to see it, but it's still super, super dope. And then lastly, this was, what was the bag? I think it was, Disparity. So I'll leave the Instagram stuff down there. It's Disparity Art. And again, shout out to Big Dub and everything. These are like the bathroom arts, and that's All Might. You got Vermilion coming out of there. You got the Funko Pops and everything. So these are going to be things to hang up in the bathroom. Enjoy while you're doing your deeds. So let's get to the books, all that kind of stuff. The one book that I'm not going to be able to show, and I can't wait to get back, I actually have Jeffrey Edwards working on a private sketch, all that kind of stuff. It's actually on the blank Italian edition, Transformers issue number 1, all cardstock. Like I said, it's the Italian exclusive edition. It is straight from Italy, Luca Comics and Games. Chris brought it back for me, and he's doing an F1 Mirage on there. So I can't wait to check that out. So let's get into the books. So I always stop Ted Sakura. I think he's from Cleveland. He was on Spy Tick, or shout them out. But my girlfriend's last name is Bloom. So I'm super partial to this. Comic cover is Bloom, one of his series, got that signed. And then we picked up the Vaude Villains issue number 3, The Virgin. I did not have issue number 3 that just came out, and had those both signs. Like I said, we're going to go super quick. Got to get back to the game. My cat's coming in here right now, so he might hop onto the table. But again, like I said, Christmas is coming up, and I want to have like a top 10 video, and then we're going to have a 2025 update coming soon. Venom, foil, goodness. Mark Bagley had that signed. Dude was kind of he wasn't very nice, but at the end of the day, he's probably seen about 5 million of these Venoms. So it was super short, super quick interaction, and he was just, signed, did his thing, and it was just super quick and short. Like I said, he's probably signed 1 million of those Venoms, but I'm so happy to have him sign. Then, of course, shout out to Lady Durs. She's a big Spider-Gwen girl, so I had to get the Spider-Gwen issue number 0, signed by Robert Rodriguez. And then we had issue number 1, first print, again, signed by Robert Rodriguez. Awesome dude, always talk to him, chat him up. We got a couple remarks from him last year. And then shout out to Comic Tom and Fire Guy Ryan. This is one of the books they personally sent me. I think this was Crash Down issue number 1, like limited to like 300 or 500 copies, New York City Comic Con. But I already had Fire Guy Ryan and Comic Tom. Like I said, shout out to them. They personally sent me over a few copies, but then love Ben Templesmith, so I got the trifecta on there. Knock that out. Godzilla, Gavin Smith, real quick, shout out to him. He was awesome. Talked to him on IG a little bit after the con, but got my Godzilla Sons of Giants issue number 1 signed. And then another huge, huge highlight. And like I said, I'm going quick, but I'm going to pop up some pictures. I just want to get back to the Eagles game, man. It's 14-21 right now. Jalen Hurts is out with a concussion, so definitely need to win to get that NFC clinched. But man, Spawn, what is this, 50? No, I thought it was 55. It's 65. This is the movie variant. But bro, Michael J. White, signed. Shout out to him. Like I said, I'll post a picture, talk to him for a little bit, got that signed. But he was actually the actor for the Spawn in the original movie. I was already tearing up and emotional after meeting Chris Sabat, and then I met him right after. Like I said, I'm a softie. I wear my heart on my sleeve, so it was definitely an emotional day meeting 2 of my big heroes that were very impactful for my childhood. If you guys aren't reading Uncanny Valley, I definitely check it out. It's Roger Rabbit vibes, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, all that kind of stuff. But this is issue number 1, and then we have issue number 5. Both of those are signed by Dave Watcher. And then one of the super cool things, I picked this up, I think, 2 years ago or whatever, Transformers issue number 1, my newsstand. And then at New York Comic Con, I actually was able to hang out with Bill Sienkiewicz because, like I said, my boss, Chris Rupp's Comics, he represents Alex Ross and Bill Sienkiewicz. So we were maintaining the Alex Ross booth the whole time. Had Bill Sienkiewicz there hanging out, got to eat with them, hang out with them, chat it up the whole weekend. It was incredible. But right at the end, I had him sign my Transformers. But then at Galaxycon, Ralph Macchio, I always say, I don't want to say Ralph Macchio, the other one, the Karate Kid dude, but talked to him for like an hour, dude. Talked to him about Transformers, process into writing, his thought process and everything, and he was super, super dope. And like I said, if you don't know, I do work with Rups, working on Whatnot, doing all that kind of thing, changing the game, trying to do great things for the comic book community, and we have some incredible announcements and news coming for 2025. But Sean Fournette, he does things with TMNT, Witchblade, Thundercats, Do You Poo, a lot of stuff. I'm not a big Do You Poo guy, but again, shout out to Marat Michaels. We're going to be meeting up with him at MegaCon, so excited about that. but I had to get this Gunslinger Pooh. We had it on our show during New York Comic Con. This is number 24 out of 35. I actually bought this for my own show, but we had Sean Fournier on my show, and this is very sentimental for me because, like I said, first time an artist was ever on the Whatnot show. He was on for like 45 minutes, an hour, selling sketches, remarks. It was super, super fun. And he did that one for free after the show just for having him on. And like I said, it was awesome. Play a little clip right there. Let that roll.
To 5 copies. 5 copies in the world. Remark options available. All books come with a free signature. So let me add this one. Let me just edit this. Virgin foil
or something, but again, it was super dope having him on, selling some of his sketches, doing artwork, and all that kind of stuff. So again, I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Again, Wednesday, Christmas, be safe, happy holidays, all that kind of stuff. I know I have been MIA in a while, but like I said, when I do the update video, you guys are going to know my life has changed immensely in the past couple months, and it has just been it's been a movie, man, and I can't wait to share everything with you guys. 2025 is going to be so incredible. Stay on the lookout. Make sure you guys are following Rups Comics on Whatnot and Instagram. All of our details will be down in the description. Again, stay safe. Merry Christmas.